Who's Josh? Jakubooey. 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 Who's Josh? Jakubooey. Who's Josh? Jakubooey. Who's Josh? Jakubooey. Jakubooey.
Josh Jakubooey, the comic. Josh Jakubooey, the comic. Josh Jakubooey, the comic. He's like Puerto Rican or something. Josh Jakubooey, the comic. He's like Puerto Rican or something. Josh Jakubooey, the comic. He's like Puerto Rican or something.
Who's Josh? Jakubooey.
Well, hello there, one or two people listening to this podcast if I'm lucky. Welcome to an episode here of You Know Who, You Know What. I don't have to say the name. It is Tuesday night here, a shitty rainy night, and I just recorded a new song for the first time. I've been doing songs now about once a month. I'm proud of myself. It's not as much as I want to, but I don't have a job or anything. I'm just a lazy piece of shit. But anyways, it's called Twerk Til I, and I will be releasing it right after this segment. So if you want to record, fast forward, whatever, it's up to you. But I would listen to listen to the whole show. Why don't you? No? Okay. Well, it's up to you. One or two or three or four people listen to this if I'm lucky. It is Tuesday night here. I'm going to probably just jump right into topical news. I prank called former WWE wrestler Jimmy Wang Yang. Now, how I got his phone number, he has this video out from the WWE that says, "Where are they now?" And they left the number of his party bus on there to promote his business. So I called him, and he picked up. The problem with Skype is, it says it's a blocked number. So he picks up, he goes, "Hello?" And I'm using my Lipo voice. I go, "Hello, is this Jimmy?" And he said, "Yeah." I go, "Is this the Redneck Party?" And he hung right up on me. Then I called him back again, and I got his voicemail. So I signed up for a Google Voice number, and it takes 24 hours to get accepted. And once I get this Philly number, I'm going to be able to prank call prostitutes, and my life is going to be awesome. Well, like I said, let's jump right into topical news. By the way, I don't know how to monetize my videos on YouTube. I tried everything, but I just can't get it to work. I'm not a smart guy. I'm not tech savvy. I'm an idiot. Let's see what's going on besides basketball news. You know, besides the Warriors going to the second round, the Cavaliers going to the second round. You know, all that fun stuff. Everyone's still talking about the passing of Erin Morin from Happy Days. Ron Howard had no idea how ill she was. Man was found at sea 14 months after his rescue. He looks like it. He's got a big giant hipster beard. Matter of fact, most of the hipsters you see in the city, they look like fucking pirates. That's why I can't get pussy. You gotta look like a fucking pirate. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have a big beard, a big fucking bushy. What happened to the kidnapped teen? It's a young white girl. It's heartbreaking. Update, so let me guess, she's dead, right? What could be worse than... Family says the kidnapped teenager is acting withdrawal and jittery. Oh, she's alive? Okay, well, heartbreaking will be dead, right? Alright. Man murders his baby daughter on Facebook Live. I did a bit about this last week on stage. I go, you ever notice that people do horrible shit on Facebook Live? Like, nobody releases a hawk into the woods. It's like, hey, let's go rape somebody. Let's go kill somebody. Seth Rogen has a big role into the live action Lion King. Disturbing video shows Pitbull mauling a 3-year-old. I hate Pitbulls. Pitbulls are the niggers of dogs. That's how I describe them. Really. I mean, man suspects his wife is cheating on him, that his daughter reveals what's really going on. That's all cute and stuff. It's always cute to involve your kids all there just to go viral, isn't it? Limbaugh bashes Trump for caving on key promise. Yeah, everyone trashes Trump. Who doesn't trash Trump? I heard a rap song in a club last week. It was like, fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Donald Trump. It was like, okay. Walk out of a restaurant if this item is on the menu. This is from the Boarded restaurant. Anthony Bourdain says these are the douchiest foods you can order at a restaurant. I think anytime you have a giant bottle of champagne with a sparkler in it, you are the epic center of douchedom, Bourdain said. So don't get, but I go to really cool places where girls shake their ass, and they have giant bottles of sparkling champagne. So I don't know. Big booty girls. Caitlyn Jenner drops a bombshell about O.J. Simpson. Yeah, everyone's talking about Aaron's cancer battle. Jesse Williams divorced his wife, and he's already dating a big star. Yeah, that's what you do as a Hollywood guy. You fuck pussy. What do you think? He's gonna sit in a corner and cry? That's what I would do, because I don't have the options this guy has. Oh, he's out with Minka Kelly. Okay. Hell, his ex-wife, if that was her, the black, she's not a looker. I can see why. He's... Cops called to Dance with the Stars pros Max and Penn is home. What were they, fucking instead of dancing? This is a great podcast show, isn't it? Yeah, Scott Baio is heartbroken over the death of Aaron. Yeah, that's it for the segment. So tomorrow night, I hate to say it, but I'm going to be, of course, where else? The Comedy Cabaret. I want to go other places, but without a car, you won't get far. But next Wednesday, Fenris has his monthly open mic at Whiskey Tango, and I'm thinking about just going there just for the night, even though it's not great open mic. Just to get away from Cabaret Front, I think about going there. So anyways, anything else that happens on the show, you hear about it. Any coverage from tomorrow's open mic. Also this week, let's see what the prank call is. Turn your video down. Oh yeah, so I'll turn your TV down prank. I called to this random black guy named Calvin. That's going to be on the show. Also, after this clip, let's get right into it. On the show, there's going to be some sober commentary with drunk people, possibly, unless it rains or something. And there's going to be more topical news and odd news. This is your favorite podcast show you don't listen to. This is the first and worst podcast in Philadelphia. And now, the debut of my new song, I can't talk. My new song, Twerk Til I. Enjoy. I just have one question. All I want to know is, where's my twerk queen? But don't worry, I'm gonna find her. Where's my twerking queen? I need to find her. Go right behind her and grind her. Yeah, looks like I'm making a whole CD about grinding on chicks' butt cheeks, but that's me.
Twerk till I come, twerk till I come. Keep doing that till I squirt in your bum. Twerk till I come, twerk till I come. I'm gonna give you some cream for your buns.
Damn, girl, you know how to shake it. Damn, girl, you just might break it.
Twerk till I pop, twerk till I pop. Drop down low and ass with that cock. Twerk till I pop, twerk till I pop. Make that dick go as hard as a rock.
Damn, girl, you know how to shake it. Damn, girl, you just might break it.
Tryna pop in the spot, make my cock hard as a rock. Don't even worry if my name actually is Josh. So what, I gave you a fake name. I'm only tryna break your frame. Now bend over and take the pain. I really don't care to dance. One night stands are tough to happen, so I'm tryna come in my pants. And to me that's success. Get your ass fucked in that dress. I don't believe in God, but your backside makes me feel blessed. I hate when I see lesbos grinding on chicks. It's a natural, damn dyke. You wish you had my dick, so get the fuck out my way so I can slap it on her. I'm gonna tap it on her, about to come with my public boner. Twerk till I come, twerk till I come. Keep doing that till I squirt in your bum. Twerk till I come, twerk till I come. I'm gonna give you some cream for your buns.
Damn, girl, you know how to shake it. Damn, girl, you just might break it.
Twerk till I pop, twerk till I pop. Drop down low and ass with that cock. Twerk till I pop, twerk till I pop. Make that dick go as hard as a rock.
Damn, girl, you know how to shake it. Damn, girl, you just might break it.
I like when the girl does all the work, so drop on low, twerk and twerk, so what they see you thought, cause you're wearing a skirt. You're here to make guys come and go berserk. That ski, that ski, that ski, that ski, that ski. When you twerk and twerk and twerk and twerk and twerk, feel my meats, my meats, my meats, my meats, my meats. When you go to work, to work, to work, to work, pretend it's just me and you. My meat is beating you. I need to leave my crew, so what the room is seeing you. You're the twerk queen, and I'm the grind king. And when I leave, this giant lotus skull look like a crime scene. Twerk till I come, twerk till I come. Keep doing that till I squirt in your bum. Twerk till I come, twerk till I come. I'm gonna give you some cream for your buns. Damn, girl, you know how to shake it. Damn, girl, you just might break it. Twerk till I pop, twerk till I pop. Drop down low and ass with that cock. Twerk till I pop, twerk till I pop. Make that dick go as hard as a rock. Damn, girl, you know how to shake it. Damn, girl, you just might break it.
Alright. JoshCast with Nick Doritos. Walking outside to bother some people on the show, people who don't want to be on the show.
They're pretty good. Are they both Capcom?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm wearing a wire. I'm wearing a wire. Don't say anything.
That's a good thing because John Rice just said all the same stuff he says last week after the show.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
So you're caught up.
Thanks for letting me know, man.
Yeah. No, I'm letting your viewers know. They're not viewers, they're listeners.
I don't have listeners or viewers. I have 4. Like it says, like 4 people click on a video. And what does that mean?
To be honest, I love the sound of my own voice.
I want to see. What's up, Rob? I want to see how many comedians I can clear out.
Well, you got one. Well, he's coming back, though.
It's easy to clear comedians out. So he says. That's why I like doing this.
You know what clears me out? Half a box of Cheerios for dinner.
Yeah, you did that on stage.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, no.
Listen, it would have probably did good. It's just that it was dead tonight. There was no energy. No one wanted to laugh.
Yeah.
So you got to try it again somewhere else. That's all. If you're lucky enough to go somewhere better, try it out there.
It's all about luck.
What did you think about the show? Did you listen back to it?
Oh yeah. I love the sound of my own voice, and to be honest,
it is a good podcast voice. I
like to listen to it while I watch porno.
That's good.
It makes me feel like I'm there.
That's good.
Yeah, just like not, I'm having sex with her, but I'm also telling her about funny shit.
Yeah. Did you have did you have any pointers or thoughts for yourself? Like, I should have said this, or I should have done that. Listen back to it at all?
No. Well, what, on the podcast?
Yeah, when you listened back to the one we did.
No.
Oh,
no.
That's good.
I have no regrets.
Because sometimes I listen back to it, and either I talk too fast or I talk over people, and then I'm like, I should have done that.
No, you're doing great.
Oh, wow. Yeah, there's so many other podcasts. Like, did you know Anna Faris has one?
No.
She's this chick from Scary Movie.
Okay, yeah. She's happy face.
And I'm like, why does she need a podcast? She's rich, white,
I
pretty.
talk like this, and
So,
I don't know.
What somebody is, someone told her she was funny.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm just jealous because people listen and rate her show, and I'm like, that's not fair. She shouldn't have one.
She's on the movie. She's in the big screen. That goes a long way. People feel like, oh, I'm more invested in this person because I spent $8 to see her already.
Yeah, that's true. That's what I'm saying. Like, every famous person has one. So, like, why would anybody want to listen to some nobody?
Yeah.
Well, you can listen to somebody you like or no. Like, oh, yeah, I saw that guy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I like you, and I listen to it.
Well, thanks. But I need more people like you, and that's hard to find.
Yeah, it's hard to find. Oh, man, if the world had more people like me, man.
That's so true. It's so hard to find, like, people like...
I probably want to kill less people and want to have sex with more.
Yeah, so you got any more shows coming up?
No. I've got 3 more weeks here.
3 more weeks? This place is closing May 17th.
May 17th. Oh, that's a shame. When's it coming back?
I don't know. Either
September 11th?
Late September or early October.
All right. That's not bad. That's good. I don't know. I see John Rice has said he's opening up at the Marriott. He's going to be...
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Open mic?
Yeah.
That's good. He didn't tell me that.
Maybe...
he doesn't want me to come.
No,
I'm going to confront that guy.
He just said it. You just said it.
I'm going to confront that guy. No,
but then again, he just left when you walked in.
See?
So
I told you.
There's something... I feel fucking awful mentioning it.
Yeah. He was supposed to be the co-host, and even he left.
Really?
Nick Doritos.
Oh, goodness. Nick's a great sport.
Yeah. Do you know why they call him Doritos guy?
Why?
Because he showed up here in a suit and he lied to everyone, said his dad died. And they gave him jokes, right? And then he told them on stage they didn't die. They got pissed at him. And then he was making fun of this one comic who did a Doritos joke. He said, this is real life, not Doritos. So this podcast show called him the Doritos guy. It's a great story.
You know, I give it up to Nick because the first night I met Nick
that was when we doing the podcast. He was
was
listening to your notes, and he was giving you feedback.
And I had such a great time. I said, let's not stop the magic.
Yeah.
Let's go crash a music open
Yeah,
mic
you guys did a music open
in the
mic.
suburbs. And that was, my God, I did 30 minutes of just silence.
I never done that long. I wish I could do. The longest I did was like 13, 14 minutes. And
You can do it. You can do it.
Yeah.
You just
I need
do
to
it.
find a spot that gives you. I never find any spots that give that much stage time.
See, I rob them. I take advantage of these situations. I would never take advantage of it at the cabarets. See, this is much more built up. It's an actual thing. I go to crap open mics and I take advantage of them.
Yeah.
You know, I just kind of like, it's kind of like rape in a way.
Like Sparkies or something?
Yeah, like Sparkies. Well, that's not, that's just another music open mic. My buddy Skaggs freaking runs it. It's just a real shit show. I'm the only one that does jokes. I haven't been there in like fucking 4 months. But that's a great example of a place that you could take advantage of.
Yeah.
And I think you really should take advantage of a place.
Yeah, I would need a ride there. I don't have a car. Most of those places would require lots of transportation, so I'm not willing to do.
You want to go crash that open mic?
Tonight?
Right now.
What time? Because it,
it's going on right now.
yeah, but see, the thing is, I don't...
I'll bring it back.
Yeah, not tonight.
Okay.
Let's do it another night.
See, Nick did that.
Yeah,
He's
he
more
did.
spontaneous.
No, he is.
But he has a car.
But the only reason
But I
why...
would've drove you.
The only reason why is because I ate 2 big plates of chicken parm earlier I made with all this mozzarella cheese, and then I had pizza afterwards. I have a lot of cheese. And,
You pronounce it mozzarella?
well, I know it's mozzarella.
Like Mussolini?
But this one guy, he's a Italian guy in Howard Stern used to call it mozzarella.
Mozzarella.
And I already like, I think, produced it that way, like mozzarella, whatever.
Yeah.
So I know it's
So
mozzarella.
you got a belly full of freaking
Lots of cheese.
meat and cheese.
It's lots of cheese. It's mostly cheese, dude. And it's one of those times where you feel constipated. Like you don't have to go. You can hold it, but you just don't want to be in a situation where you're on a bus or something.
No.
And, it's not a long bus ride, but I can wait anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes depending on how long this thing takes.
Sure.
But I will, the rate check, I want to definitely go there.
When was the last time you pooped your pants?
Oh, pooped my pants. I used to ask that question on my podcast.
Really?
Yeah,
That's a good one.
and some comedians used to get mad. Some of them.
Really?
They take themselves seriously. They get mad. They go, don't ask me that. Last time. Oh yeah,
Because they have often.
I think I almost pooped my pants on the train. This happened Christmas Eve. I went out. It was dead. I should have stayed in.
Mm-hmm.
I made a bunch of soft chicken tacos with hot sauce. Got on the train, and I'm like 5, 6, 7 stops away. My stomach starts rumbling. I had no choice but to get off. And I'm in this ghetto area wearing a suit jacket.
I'm getting off right now.
Yeah. So all these homeless people start coming up to me and stuff. So I went in this bar, and I almost didn't make it, but I didn't shit myself, but I almost didn't make it. I used my hat. I had to stick to my hat because they only had 1 sheet of toilet paper.
So you wiped with your hat.
Yeah, I wiped my hat. That doesn't count as shit, but the last time I think I shit myself was what's up, man?
JoshCast, bringing it back right now. We got Josh Jakubooey here. We got
Yeah.
the guy I forgot his name. What's your name, sir?
I'm Bill Miller. How are you?
Bill Miller's here on the JoshCast, coming at you live
Yes.
right now. Comedy Cabaret, Northeast Philadelphia, not the Ramada, Motel 6, motherfuckers, blah, 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 JoshCast.
That's the hype man of the JoshCast
Hype,
right
hype,
there.
hype.
Tony Vito.
That's short for hyperbole.
Yeah, so, no, but the last time I think I dumped on myself, I went to I don't know what it is about Five Guys. They make me shit more than McDonald's does. I ate a double burger from Five Guys. I was in Center City. It was really hot out, maybe that's why.
Okay.
And I was walking around, and I was going to go inside. I should have went inside this Italian restaurant, but I said, they're probably not going to let me use if I use the bathroom.
Yeah.
So I was almost at the Saxby's, and half of it, came out. So I ran inside the Saxby's. I threw my underwear in the trash. I washed it, threw my underwear in the trash. And then I went to CVS and bought some hand sanitizer.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty sad because I was 28, 29 inside. That's pretty sad age to be shitting yourself, dude.
Yeah, I was exercising with my fiance, and we were and we don't exercise at a gym or anything. We just go on long walks.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I've got a great idea. Let's go to my friend's neighborhood, and because they have a real big, nice neighborhood, and we'll walk all around there. And then after, we'll go over to my friend's house. We'll have a couple of drinks. It'll be a nice time. 15 minutes in the walk. Well, let me tell you what I ate. I was over at my grandma's house earlier, and she made sausage in the microwave.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And so I just had like a sausage in the microwave, kind of a like white bread, you know.
All right.
And so we're having that walk, and then I'm like, oh, I got a little fart, you know. And, you know, I like to fart. I think it's like, hey, guess what?
Yeah.
You know, it was one of those moments. And I'm like, hey, guess what? Uh-oh. And then I got crap in my pants, and I'm like, oh, fucking crap. I'm far away from my car. I'm far away from any underwear. I'm far away from a toilet. The closest place that I can go to is my friend's house.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, so this is what we're going to do. I'm going to go to my friend's house, and I said to my fiance, I said, look, here's my wallet. Go to Marshall's, because there was a Marshall's in the neighborhood, is off Route 1.
Yeah.
And I was like, go to Marshall's, get me a pair of underwear. Because I'm just going to walk to the crick and then just like take off my underwear and on the good spot, I'm just going to wipe it, wrap it up. Went to my friend's house, told them the story. They're like, go wipe your ass. I'm like, all right. I wiped my ass, put my shorts back on, just waited. Oh, Carrie's here. Oh, great. I'm like,
yeah.
Oh, what does she have? Oh, she has underwear. Oh, perfect. Perfect. That's great.
Yeah, I shit myself in a park. At the park, I had to shit.
no good.
And I was there like 8 in the morning. I had a giant slice of buffalo chicken pizza the night before. So I'm at the park. I went there early with my brother, and I had to go. And there was like nobody around. There was like a guy playing basketball with his daughter. So I went behind this big tree, and I pulled my pants and underwear down. I put my ass against the tree like they used to do in CKY and stuff. And I just, boom, burned it out. And I took up, luckily I had paper towels with me. Jammed the paper towels up my ass, jammed a bunch. And then a guy kind of saw me. He was kind of looking like this.
Yeah.
And then we just started like walking away. And then I did it twice, actually. Then I did it about a month or two later. Same thing.
Playing off like you're exercising, just using the tree for
And I
balance.
know that some guys saw me. Like, I know some people saw me. Because the park's not that big. It's not like Penny Pack or something.
No.
It's like a park that's way smaller.
Yeah.
But I had no choice. I was like, I'm not going to make it.
There's more benches and trees.
Yeah.
The trees are real thin.
Yeah, the trees are thin.
Well, that's a good tactic. Put your ass up against the wall. Put your ass
Yeah.
up against a tree. That way, it directs the
Yeah.
stream.
Yeah.
The shit stream.
Yeah.
That way, you don't get it on your legs. You don't get it on your shoe.
Yeah, and my brother, he's pretty big, and he had to shit at the same park like a year or two before, and there was nobody at the park. It was really hot out, but a bus was coming by, so I'm holding him up like this, and he's like, ugh! And he let out this humongous shit. It was 2 colors. That's how big it was. It came out like nut crunch brown, and then the other half came out like orange spicy brown, and then he just pulled his shorts up, and we just got out of there.
That means he had like 2 dense meals and not
Yeah.
enough water.
Yeah, it was just bad. But yeah, that's what I said. I got to be careful. Like, there was one night here, I took like 3 shits in the bathroom. I felt disgusted.
3 shits.
3 shits.
Wow.
Because I saw chicken tacos, came here, I was stupid. I took 1, and then the second time it just kept coming out. I go back and watch one comedian, go back out, take another one, and then afterwards I didn't want it before, but I was like, I want to go home. And I'm up next, and I'm sweating. I just want to go home, man.
You see that you're holding it in too much. Now it's starting to come out in other ways.
Yeah.
Coming out in your pores.
Yeah, but I could do a whole long podcast on shit stories.
That's good. Nick, do you have any shit stories?
Yeah, man, tons.
All right.
He was supposed to be the co-host. He just bailed on me.
No, I just wanted to start the recording. I'm going to listen to it later.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Yeah, we got a shit story now, dude.
Oh, yeah?
Do you? Why
In
are you
progress.
Why are you hanging
Shit
out around
story in
here?
progress. What's up, guys?
What's going on? How y'all doing?
Doing all right?
We were on a plane one time, and
Don't be telling that story, dude. That's embarrassing.
It's not as embarrassing. I just told him like 10 shit stories just now.
I heard you talking about Five Guys.
Yeah.
Hurts me, man.
Do you like
Oh,
Five
yeah.
Guys?
But it has the same effect.
Yeah, it's worse than McDonald's. I thought McDonald's only did that, or Burger King.
upset your stomach.
Twice I made it Five Guys within 10-15 minutes, and it took the most vile dump I've ever took. I don't know what is about to be. I thought it was supposed
Maybe
to be
they
fresh.
need more guys.
I thought it was supposed to be like fresh. Oh, fresh beef. Well, that fresh beef is fucking me up worse than frozen shitty
I
McDonald's
gotta eat
beef.
Five Guys at home.
Yeah.
I do. I get it. Take it home. I'll eat it there because I got about, like you, 15 minutes tops
Yeah.
before it's like, oh.
It's all that grease.
Or maybe it was the fries too, because I tried Cajun fries and that made it worse. I was like, I'll try the Cajun fries. They weren't that hot, but man, it was just.
I don't want some Five Guys. That's a good colon cleanser.
Vegetables do it to me.
Vegetables?
Yes, anything healthy.
If I eat a double Whopper from Brady, it does the opposite. It clogs me for 2 days. It feels like I have to go, constipated for like 2 days, and then I'll drop a big log, and then like it will be a
Big, knobby, grunt your teeth.
I drop a double Whopper.
People call in with their
I wish
gastrointestinal problems.
if I had an audience, that'd be great if I could do that.
This guy called me one night,
Yeah.
like at home. He's like, what's going on, man? And he just asked me the most bizarre questions. I'm like, what are you doing? Oh, you're on my podcast right now. What?
I think that was my 100th episode that night I called you.
Podcast. I like that, yeah.
I just called. I was like, I have to get guests for this episode, so I called every comic that ever gave me their number, made them do my show. Like, this is another episode. They're like, oh great. You don't listen to the show? No, I don't listen to your show. All right, well, let's just talk anyways. This is supposed to be somewhat special. This is This is the longest running podcast ever, and in Philadelphia.
Oh, I got a shit story.
All right.
A couple of weeks ago, me and Bill went out to this place and he ate shit for 30 minutes.
I want to do it 30 seconds. He offered to drive me over there tonight, but I don't want to take the time I take the bus back and shit. I've had a car with so fucking go. Because I've only been on stage for 13 minutes. That's the longest I've ever done. And that's nothing.
You could do it.
7.5 years.
It didn't seem like there was much order to that place at all.
Nope.
Sparky's? Is that what it was?
That's the key. You find a place that has no order and you take
Was that
advantage of it.
Sparky's?
No, it was like
In
4
Levittown?
and 5.
I live right around the corner from Sparky's.
So what was this place called?
This
and
was
5?
the 4-5.
Something like
Used to be Da Bar.
Okay. Bar.
Yeah.
There was like a half dozen people, all working class dudes, who immediately assumed we were faggots when we walked in. They hated us instantly before we even said, "Hey, let's go up on stage." And then Bill, I'll give it to him, man. He went up there, and the crowd was not into him at all. It was just immediately before he even got up there. There was nothing you could have done to won him over, I don't think. And he went through. How long were you up there? 15,
I was up there for
20
like
minutes?
20 minutes.
Yeah,
That's good.
He went through his entire notebook.
It's good.
20
And,
minutes of bombing, huh?
I
Yeah.
watched the people watch him. It was entertaining, man.
That's like 4 sets here.
Yeah.
It's 4 tonight's you did in one night.
Yeah.
That's a whole month of comedy cabaret right there.
You've never done more than 17 minutes?
No, 13 was the most because I don't get on shows much.
All right.
So I've done 10-minute sets, and then at Matt Wanger's show, Matt Beck, I did like 13, 14 minutes, and yeah, that's it. So
We got to get you to MC some bat mitzvahs.
Bat mitzvahs?
Yeah.
Bat mitzvahs.
Bat mitzvahs?
Butt misfits.
More Jew trashing.
What's that thing on your shirt there?
It's like that internet meme.
Explain it. You got it. It's
I got like.
Oh yeah, the viewers can't see this, but it's a shirt with eyeballs. In the...
Yeah, it's like I don't know what
It's
this
a white
is.
guy with.
Did you just say the viewers can't see this?
Yeah.
That was brilliant.
I don't.
It's like
That was a pun by accident.
it's like an internet thing, and it says.
Well, describe it. You got.
I mean, it's a
It's
face,
hard to describe.
and his eyes are just bulging, and this is really awful podcast material.
Yeah, because we
It
can't see
looks
it.
like like a.
I'll take a picture.
Take a
of it.
picture and put it on the freaking
Yeah.
thing.
Smashing
I'll take a
Pumpkins
picture.
Video tonight, the big moon with the face on.
Yeah, that was the first movie.
I found out how to get rid of
That's a
comedians.
very
Just do your
obscure
podcast.
reference, thank you.
It's an obscure reference on top of a video that had an obscure reference.
Yeah. But it looks like that, but it looks like a tie. It's got pink eye, actually.
Yeah.
It's only one eye.
I
It's
see
veiny.
this on the internet. It's pretty much like an internet thing. I'm an internet troll. I'm trying not to be.
You ever buy an ugly Christmas sweater?
Wait,
Some
Yeah,
people,
like the
some
Saint-
people
of
do
the
that.
do you
Salvation
leave,
Army.
Do you leave comments on realtors' pages?
Yeah, I do. I do actually.
It sounds like a bit, doesn't it?
I do.
What kind of comments?
Oh, things like my best friend OD'd in this house.
Oh.
My dad sold crank out of that house.
Oh.
I fucked a dog in that house.
Whoa.
I'm bringing down the housing market for everybody. It's
All right, let's punch this one up. That was Bill's bit. He did that bit tonight.
Yeah.
how are we gonna make it better?
How are we punching? How did you feel about how did it go tonight?
It
What
didn't
was
go
your
well at
impression?
all. Didn't go well at all.
Well, was
You
it his
saw it,
fault?
Josh.
Was it his fault though? Because it was kind of dead tonight.
It was dead tonight. Yeah.
It was his fault.
Okay.
All right.
I don't know. Sometimes I really don't know, though.
I appreciate the honesty.
I really don't know
There
sometimes.
was only like 8 comics and 30 realtors, so it didn't go over well. I think it was, you got to know your audience.
Realty is a real cutthroat fucking industry. My sister is trying to be a realtor, and she's too fucking nice. So it's like, well, it's kind of dog eat dog.
You know, my dad used to be a realtor, and he was fake, so we told him to keep it real.
Is that
How
how
long are we
punch it
doing
up?
this for? Because I don't know how
Yeah,
well we
do
can
it.
go. All right.
Well, what would you say, Nick?
What's a cutthroat business?
No.
how can you make it better?
How would you punch that up?
Guillotine salesman.
Guillotine salesman.
All right.
The
How would
first
I
thing,
punch it up?
You got a list. Okay, you got 3 things in the list.
Oh, okay.
2 of them can't be a punchline. You got to do 2 real.
So
He's
one
saying you
one
gotta set an
punchline,
expectation and then defy is what he's saying. The
one
rule of three.
punchline, and then the rest tags.
Wow, yeah, what he said. Set an expectation and then defy
Right.
it.
The first thing you
It's
have to
the rule
say
of threes.
plausible. You can't start off with I fucked a dog in that house. My dad died in that house. How much is that house?
I love it.
That's exactly.
Yeah, that's a joke right at 101, dude. Don't you know that?
So I set a precedent, and then I defy it.
correct.
What's a precedent?
What
I'm
would
gonna
you-
look that up later.
Normal. What would normal people expect you to say?
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's an ugly house.
You know,
The
my
neighbors-
dad fucked a dog in that house. My dog.
Oh, my dog sold smack out of that house.
Are you guys going to the open mic tonight to try that out? Now that you got notes, you can craft that tonight.
I kind
we
of want
go.
to just get high.
We're
That
gonna
sounds good.
We'll drive. Here's what we'll do. We'll drive 30 minutes up that way, and we'll find a group of working class people who are not going to relate to anything that you say, and you can try it on them.
All right. Well, let's call the place up.
What do you just
We'll
try it
call
on the
it-
phone?
hey.
Call up a place and try it. Call them and say, "Do you have an open mic?" And then when they say, "Yeah, we got an open mic,"
And
say,
then
"Can
just-
I just do it right now on the phone?"
Just block the phone
Can you
over
hold
there.
your phone up to the microphone for me?
Literally phone it in.
They still do that open mic up in Metro?
Nah, that's
No.
done.
I tried to look for the
It
phone
was
number
going
for the 5
bad
and
because
4,
the audience
and
was going outside in the cold
I set it into the
instead of
Google,
watching the
and
show.
it said
so
9.
it's terrible.
German for no.
That's always bad. I gotta go to sleep. All right,
All right,
Al.
Al, see ya.
See ya.
You coming back next week? All right, I'll see you then.
Remember, we only got 3 more nights left. We had to make the most of this before we go back to October.
I think that announcement really just Debbie down the place.
No, I think it would have been like that anyways. I've been here a long time.
Yeah, you're
it would have been dead.
You're
It would have
right.
been dead no matter what.
You're right.
The only thing would have made the comedians happier if an audience came, because like it's one of those times where comedians just look around. They're like, everyone counts like, oh, there's only 13 people here, and then if like 6 random audience would have came in, then everyone would be like, oh,
Press, yeah,
now people can hear my jokes.
for
But-
the first time, and not the.
But I found out how to get rid of comedians. Just do my podcast. It's like, hey, I'm doing the JoshCast. They're like, oh shit, I gotta go.
All right,
Yeah.
I'll call the place.
All right, he's gone. You gotta put it on speakerphone so people can hear.
Oh, how do you do that?
You gotta have a speaker.
Hi, Barn Girl.
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
Hey, is there an open mic tonight?
Yes, there is.
Hey, how's the crowd?
Well, the pool leagues are still here, and then there's a few people at the bar. Nothing too crazy.
Nothing too crazy? Hey, you think I could just do my set off the phone?
Like when as soon as you get here?
No, I mean like you'll put up the phone on the microphone and I tell a couple of jokes. No, well here, let me tell you a few jokes right now.
No, I'm busy. Who is this?
Oh, this is Bob.
Oh, all right. Well, I'm busy. I gotta go. All right.
All right, take it easy, toots.
You got all sexist at the end of it. It was a perfect prank phone call. And you caught her toots like that.
Well, I was
That was a
saying,
man.
But speaking of prank call news, I got a Google Voice number, so I use that as I'm trying to use that for Skype, because Skype uses a
Right.
block so I can prank call prostitutes, because they won't answer private unknown numbers.
Right.
So if I could get that Google Voice number, that's all I'm going to do with my Skype credit. It's just call prostitutes. Even if the prank's not funny, I just want to talk to a prostitute.
the Google Voice, like it's an automated kind of a voice kind of a thing, like Stephen Hawking kind of.
No. You buy a phone number. It looks like a real phone
Yeah,
number.
so it attaches to your phone number. So if you have a Gmail account, what you do is you can type in Google Voice, and then they'll send you a text to your actual cell phone. You verify it, and then
it gives you a proxy phone number to, to make calls.
And then I found
it's like the future of burner phones.
And then I found out through the settings what I could do, because I tested. I called my phone number from Skype, and then I called my Google Voice number from Skype, and then my cell phone started ringing, so I took that off, so now it's not associated with it. So if somebody calls my Google Voice number, it won't bother my actual phone.
That's a good call.
Yeah, so I'm trying to... I got to wait for Skype to approve it so I can... people can pick up my... I probably call Jimmy Way Gay.
Right.
He's a wrestler for WWE, and I watched his video where they now... He had his phone number on there.
No way.
To promote his business. So I called him up as Lipo, and I'm like, hey, but he hung up because, when you get a blocked number, you think, it's a telemarketer. Yeah. So they hung up.
Right.
And then and then I called back, and then it got his voicemail. And I was like, if I would have had a regular phone, then...
We were trying to get some beer. So is there bar?
Is there a bar up there?
The only thing is they don't take cash.
Oh, yeah. Here's Chicky and Pete's.
You know the area,
Right
Josh?
I just know there's a beer place in that mall, but they close at like 10 probably. They're probably close to a retail place. Yeah.
Alright, I gotta take a quick break. I gotta take my medicine.
Oh, okay.
What kind of medicine does he take?
He takes,
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's not nice. The guy's got a heart condition.
You do?
No, he does.
Oh, I'm sorry, Nick.
He doesn't care. He can go for it. I was just joking. Right. I was just saying that he... But yeah, I think he was driving one day. He like blacked out. He could have.
That's not a place to black out.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's like a bad fear to have. Like you could just be driving on the highway or something, and then you went to go get a snack. You totally lied.
Yeah.
But a good way to get
what
rid
are you biting into an onion? Oh, it's an apple. I'm the kind of guy that like I eat a lot of one thing. One time I ate like half a bag of apples, and it'll give you the bad shits.
Oh yeah, well, bananas do that. I ate one banana at work, and then I waited 4 or 6 hours. I ate another one, and then I didn't actually like shit myself, but I felt like it wet back there. My underwear starts sticking to your asshole. So I threw a baby wipe in there. Sure enough, that thing was yellow. Like something definitely came out.
Really?
There's more than a shit stories there.
Normally, bananas are binding.
Yeah, maybe it's me. I think I got some sort of IBM type thing.
IBS.
Yeah, IBS. I thought it was irritable bowel movement, but it's irritable bowel syndrome. But yeah, IBS.
Yes. IBM. I like IBM. And what was that? What does that stand for?
What?
Business computers or
International
business machines.
Yeah, that's probably what I was thinking. But yeah, I think I have that because if I eat something that's too greasy or something that has a lot of spice, which I shouldn't, then my ass just starts sticking to my underwear. My asshole pipe starts sticking to my underwear.
This is filthy, this podcast.
Well, no one listens to it, so the only good thing about having a podcast to listen to is I can just do whatever I want. Like, I shit on comedians, I just drop their name. Because I know they won't hear it, sometimes, fuck that guy.
Let's do that. Who's one we can shit on tonight?
We'll shit on Andy Burbick. No, I'm kidding. That's too easy. That's too easy. He's been on the show before. Andy, he's done my show before.
What about him?
He never wants to do it, and then...
Oh, you mean lasagna lungs? That's what you call them earlier.
Lasagna lungs. He never wants to do it, but then as soon as he gets going, he doesn't want to stop. I'm like, all right, that's quick step. He goes, wait, that's it? I'm like, well, you say you didn't want to do it. He goes, 10 minutes? That's all you want? And I'm like... and then he was like, look, if we're going to do this right, let's do this for an hour. And I was like, I think you didn't want to do it. He's like, I don't, but... He's like, I don't, but if we're going to do this, let's do this right. So I met him at Chicky Pizza over there. We did like a 2-hour podcast. Wow. And we didn't prepare anything. It was like an hour and 40 minutes. But he didn't want to bring his car over, so someone broke into his window. He smashed his car because he left his bag in there. Whenever you leave a bag in there, people smash it because they think money's in there.
Yeah.
We're a dumbass.
Yeah, they're dumb. There's just like fucking business papers in those.
Yeah,
bags.
so Andy, you're a dumbass.
Fucking idiot, leaving your bag in your car. You fucking moron.
I used
to bring
to
your bag to Chicky and Peach, you shit face.
That's actually how my podcast ended.
What do you even keep in your bag?
I had a podcast with my buddy Bill.
Probably all kinds of gay shit.
And it would be like, I'm Bill and he's Bill. We called it Bill's Room. But so we had a couple of episodes, but then one day I was like, hey, we didn't do a podcast for a while. When are we going to do that again? And he's like, I left my laptop in my car, and someone broke into it and took it away. So
Oh, shit.
we can't do the podcast until I get another laptop. And then he became a Buddhist, and well, that's the last time I saw him.
Wow. So it's called Bill's Room?
It was called Bill's Room.
And that was a real podcast?
Yeah.
And none of the episodes got uploaded, you're saying?
They're on SoundCloud or something.
Oh, all right. Well, why don't you tell me? I would have checked it out.
I don't like it.
Okay. Well, I don't like my show
Why do you
either,
put it
but I
on
keep doing it.
SoundCloud if you don't like it?
I didn't. It was all
Is it
Bill.
Buddhist Bill?
Yeah, Buddhist Bill. He wanted to fucking do a podcast, and I was sure, it's something to do. I think we have a Facebook, but
Yeah.
I'm not in charge of it.
Oh, yeah.
I think 20 people hit liked out of sympathy.
That's still good. That's
Wait
better
a
than me. I don't get any sympathy
You don't
likes
get
on
any
Facebook.
sympathy?
I get a few, but it's rare. It's like maybe 2 or 3 people will like it. But that's not nearly as better as that. 20. I wish I got 20 sympathy likes.
You got like subscribers though.
No, but YouTube subscribers, but they subscribe to me because I put up an old Howard Stern clip or something. They don't want to hear me.
Reeling them in?
Yeah, but I didn't ask nobody to subscribe, and I hate when people subscribe. I like when I lose subscribers, and I'm like weeding people out. Like I'll check my number, it'll say 478, and then like 3 days later it'll be like 474. Like I lost 5 subscribers. They hear my podcast and go, I don't want to listen to this guy. I don't want to hear his content. I thought he was going to upload more Howard Stern and other podcast content. But then I'm like, good, because now I weeded them out. So now the people want to listen to it, they can. But it's not helping me. I'm trying to get that monetization thing on YouTube when the ads you get paid.
Well,
I don't know how to do it. I tried it, and then it's like,
You should YouTube it.
yeah, I should make a
You
video.
can't like curse and stuff anymore on it. That's
Really?
like a big thing now. Is,
Really? I didn't.
That's fucking
the ad-
fascism.
yeah.
That's
The
not
ads,
true.
They're making it a lot easier for corporations to, or the people.
Not
I'm sorry.
corporations.
No, I'm sorry. It's the people. YouTube hires people to watch videos and flag them as like inappropriate. They curse in this one.
Fucking shills.
It's overly, controversial. Or
Whatever
something like
happened to free speech?
Yeah.
I know. Like, if you don't like it, just don't listen to it. Fuck.
Yeah, but I've seen like pickup videos and everything of guys picking up girls and
Fuck.
I twerking videos and everything with
Right.
modernization on. I saw it. I don't know, but I just made a new song called "Twerk Till I Come." It sounds funny, but it's just the last 4 songs I made all been about me coming in my pants from dancing with girls. I can't think of any other ideas.
Oh, well,
So that's the last 4 songs.
you should have an idea wheel. And have like people write in it.
I like the work ethic though, where you say, "I'm not going to stop writing fucking songs. I'm just going with."
It's just like when you write. It's like when you're writing.
I don't care if it's 30.
You could have a theme album.
It's like when you're writing jokes, like you obsess on one thing. You're like, I don't want to do any more of these jokes, but in order to get it out of your head, you got to keep doing them. Like I go,
Right.
I'm ready to rate so many rape bits, but in order to get that out of my head, I got to keep doing rape bits.
until
And then
you
you get
satisfy.
But then the problem is everyone thinks of me as the rape guy now. Like, oh, that's the rape joke guy. But then you start to get new ideas, but now it's been lipoisms. Now, like I try not to think of lipoisms, but then they just come to me, and I'm like, I just do it here. If I did that, I can't do it anywhere else.
Yeah,
Nobody-
Lipo's
nobody-
not a far traveled.
Nobody knows
As
lipo
much
but
of a
here.
culture icon as he is.
I have no idea what you guys are talking
I know Mark Lipo does not come around the open mics. He only comes to the set. But I wish that you met him. You see the set because when you see him for like the first minute, you're like, okay, I'll go with this.
Stand-up comic.
Then he does a lot of one-liners.
Okay.
And then after a while, you're like, wow, this is a long set. It seems like a 10-minute set into 5 because he's doing so many jokes.
Right.
And they're like out of a joke book, most of them. Like, you can tell.
Okay.
And he's a sweet guy.
Yeah.
But he's a hack pretty much,
Okay.
I mean, sweet guy.
So he's technically proficient with computers.
Yeah, you can actually Google some of his jokes. Like if you Google Black and Decker joke, it comes up on YouTube. That's how old it is.
Yeah. Like, what are some of his jokes? His non-jokes, jokes that he does.
What, original jokes?
Not, well,
I don't know which
mean, like
original
these, jokes that are so old, they're pretty much out in the open.
The Black and Decker one.
How's it go?
He goes, so my dad was in a department store at Home Depot recently, and he punched a black woman in the tool section. Black and Decker.
Jesus.
But if you Google Black and Decker joke, that comes up.
Sure, yeah, it's like the most obvious
Yeah.
Black and Decker joke.
Yeah.
There's this one
And
song.
he stole from this one guy. He goes, why does the frisbee get closer and closer to my face? And then it hit me. I forgot the guy's name. but he's a one-liner clean joke comic. That's so obvious. And there's a bunch of them. It's so obvious.
Yeah, that's for kids.
Did you ever punch a black lady in a big box retail store?
No, I've never punched. I've punched so few people.
Oh.
Most of them children.
That's the way to punch up a material, is to literally punch
people.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't punched someone since I was a child, and it was another child.
Why did you punch them, and who was it? Tell us about it.
I think I was on the bus, and
going to school or
going
like a city
to school.
Bus?
I was a child, and I was on the bus, and people used to give me shit on the bus for being myself, and I'm so glad that most of them are heroin addicts now. But I got in a fight, and this one kid threw a basketball right at my face.
Damn.
And I just sat back, and everyone just got quiet. And I sat back, I'm like...
Whole bus falls silent.
I was just like, it's cool. It's all right. Everyone was like, ooh. I'm like, it's all right. And then I sneezed, and I sneezed blood all over my white shirt. Like, I had like a white freaking Michael Jordan t-shirt.
Right.
And had blood all over it. And I was like, oh, fuck. My Michael Jordan t-shirt! And I got up and I just started wailing on this kid.
Nice.
But he fucking started wailing back, and it was one of those buses.
What kind of shirt was he wearing?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. But
I thought that would add some spice to the story.
You know, he was wearing a fucking Shaquille O'Neal t-shirt.
Right,
that fucking son of a bitch.
Right.
So, we had this bus where it's like we pick up kids at different schools.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a weird district that I was in, and they took us to the first school, and they're like, "This kid needs to get out and go to the nurse. He's got blood all over him." Well, what about the other kid? He's fine. You can let him go to school, but this kid's bleeding. Get him out of here. I went to that nurse of a different school, and they called up my parents. Parents weren't at home. Called up my grandparents. Grandparents fucking picked me up. The grandparents showed up. I was so fucking pissed. I started wailing on them too.
Damn.
Punch your grandparents?
I realized as the story was over, like once I got to the school.
That would have been the whole story. I punched my grandparents.
I got basketball thrown in my face. You guys remember the N1 stuff?
Yes, yeah.
Someone tried to do one of those moves where they throw the basketball off your face. But it was like a really hard basketball, and like it hurt. So I was like, hey, don't fucking do that. So I threw the ball at him, and then these two guys came over and they were going to beat him up. Because I knew them.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
got your back.
I used to be a part of...
Do they listen to your podcast?
No, but I used to be a part of Albanian gang.
Really?
But I wasn't really in the gang, but here's what happened. I met an Albanian, which I didn't know what it was. I was like, what's an Albanian?
Right.
And it's just like a white Italian, Romanian-looking guy who eats tomatoes and onions. and
different accent.
And I met him. He introduced me to all these other Albanians, like 30 of them. I don't know where they came from.
Right.
So I was kind of like in the group, and they would speak in Albanian, and I wouldn't know what the hell to talk about. They go, "Oh, sorry, dude, we don't realize we're speaking in Albanian." I'm like, "Oh, okay, that's cool." Yeah. And some of them were nice, and some of them weren't.
What did they do when they found out you were Puerto Rican?
Oh, Cuban. Well, they would make jokes about me. They would be like,
called you Puerto Rican.
Yeah, they called me Cuban and stuff and everything. You know, but joking around and stuff.
Wait, you're Puerto Rican, right?
Cuban.
Oh, you're Cuban.
Cuban and Polish.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know. I didn't know you weren't Puerto Rican.
I rarely get Puerto Rican. I get Arabic, Jewish.
Okay.
I get all different types of stuff.
Someone thought I was Jewish
Cuban
once.
Works for me.
And I was like, "Are you asking me that because I'm funny?" And they're like, "No, we're asking you that because you're annoying and cheap." And I was like,
The cops are at that open mic. I wonder what happened there. Oh, the cops are just drinking at that open mic?
Where?
When you called.
Oh, no, they said that there was...
She said the cops were there.
The cops were there?
You heard that, didn't you?
Yeah, I heard
She
it.
said the cops
100%.
were here. Did she mean the cops were drinking there? Or the cops were just there, like the incident happened?
Cops are here. Oh, I thought I heard them say something about, the pool guys are here. Like the billiards people.
Yeah, but I heard her say the cops are here, too.
Oh, well, let's not go there. I just do not
you're just
like
the
to
guy,
be around police.
You're the guy who looks high. You're not doing anything wrong.
You're passing. And in, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, that's right. I gotta wrap this. I got a bus to
let's
catch.
do it. If we're gonna do this, we're gonna do it right.
We're gonna do it in 3
I
hours.
just put my bag in my car. For Christ, man.
You can still hang out with Bill. I don't have a car, man. I used to have a car and I crashed it.
Wait, you were just shitting on him for having a bag in his car, and what do you got on your side there?
A bag? Wait, who had a? I shit on who for having a bag?
Andy.
For having a bag?
He has
Yeah,
it
he
on
left
his person.
Left his bag in his car and got his windows smashed out.
Oh yeah. But I take the bus, so what? If I can't have a bag? You taking a bus?
No, you can.
Oh.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
If you got a car, fuck that guy for having a bag in his car.
Yeah. I know 3 comedians who that happened to. Rick Verboten happened to him in Center City. Another comedian happened to. People think there's a big pile of cash. Like they see movies, and they're like, if I see a bag like that, duffel bag, it's got to be money in it, right? Who keeps a bag?
You would fucking keep it in the trunk if you had
Even
money.
though Andy Burbick's car is, not to make fun because I don't have a car, is a 20-year-old Saturn, they don't care. They see a bag, they're like, that's fucking
That's
money.
exactly what I drive.
Smash it.
20-year-old.
Is that really 20 years?
I don't know. It's like a 2000.
And does it run good?
Podcast material.
Does it run
runs
good?
Great, yeah.
Dude,
Except if you fill it with 5 guys, it shits all night.
Dude, I need to get a car, but I don't have. I need a job, and no one's to hire me.
You know what you do? You buy a piece of shit car and you drive it.
You need money for
until
that.
it breaks, and then you don't fix it. You just buy another piece of shit car.
Yeah,
that's what I did.
There you go.
Yeah,
that's a piece of shit. It's gonna break soon.
Cool.
Next time, I'm gonna just drop another $800 on another piece of shit.
All right, guys, I gotta get to my bus.
All right.
Thanks for doing the show, Bill Miller,
thank you, Josh.
Nick Doritos, and the other guys that left. Those pussies.
Ah, they're good. They're nice boys.
Hello, it's Tipsy Thursday here. You guys watching the draft? I can give 2 shits about the fucking draft, but you just heard some open mic coverage at the Cabaret last night with Bill Miller and Nick Doritos, Tony Viejo did a little cameo there, Al Smith, you heard his voice on there, and a couple other people who probably didn't want to be involved with the show, but hey, screw them. Most people aren't really my friend anyway. I just got back from hanging out downtown. I haven't hung out on a Thursday in a long time. I went to this Howl at the Moon cover band bar. Was talking to this comedian guy I know who works there, and then I was going to go to Raven Lounge, but yeah, I signed up for Philly's Funniest today, by the way. That's right. Last year, I did not sign up for Philly's Funniest because Helium stopped putting me on their open mic. Actually, they stopped putting a lot of people on their open mic. They're more exclusive now. So I was very bitter and angry, which I usually am. And I decided, you know what, I'm not going to sign up. But then, today, I don't know what it was. Goat texted me and said, hey, I signed up. And I was like, you know what, fuck it. I'm just going to go there, try to put together a good set, Jakubooey the shit out of the room, and go from there. So let's get to the topical news. I don't have really anything going on, of course, in my life, other than I signed up for a contest, and that's it. Yeah, so what are people talking about here? Is there anything to talk about in the news? This is great. I should plan this out before I record, but I like to just record spontaneous. Kim talks about Caitlyn's hurtful book. Oh, did he call you a cunt in his book? Because he should. You know, because you convinced the guy to cut his dick off, and he did. And then once he cuts his dick off, now I miss Bruce. Yeah. Ex-NFL's estate currently worthless, home to be sold, according to Aaron Hernandez. So everyone said he was a hero for killing himself because that money goes to his daughter. I think he just killed himself just because, I mean, I understand why he did it, but I don't think his daughter's getting shit. Middle school athlete dies after sudden illness at a track meet. It's a girl. Is it fair to call a chubby girl an athlete? Well, the poor girl died, but Trump makes a bold move over the North Korea. Yeah, what was that? Boy with congenital heart defect attends his friend's prom. That's cute. Man accused of imprisoning his neighbor in a pit in his shed. I heard another white girl in Ohio got kidnapped. That happens a lot. Man convicted in state trooper sniper ambush is sentenced. The Simpsons deliver a scathing review of Trump's first 100 days. Alright. Students protest after racial threats against black peers. And of course, there's got to be white people there. Rare pennies from 1 year are up to 85,000. How the fuck do you know you're supposed to collect pennies? Pennies are worth a cent. So who had the sense to collect it? Oh, you folks still listening out there? No? Okay. What else is going on here? Major insurance company dropping out of the Obamacare. Student allegedly catfish friends in a bizarre scheme. Catfishing still happens. Everyone's talking about the draft. I'm a little tipsy. I had a lager tonight. I had a lager last night too. Jesus, I'm becoming an alcoholic, but hey, who cares? Life sucks. Drink it up, people. Life sucks for me. I can't speak for other people. Ex-teacher's wife drops bombshell admission on case. That's the guy who was having an affair with this young girl student. Actually, he kidnapped her, didn't he? I don't know the story. I don't know anything. Miracle actor Michael Montenuto commits suicide. He was a Disney star, I think. 35 years old. I gotta tell you, I did a bit about this on my show before. People who do Disney shows and movies commit suicide. It's something about that fucking whole thing that makes you depressing. It really is. I don't know, Disney, all these... Remember the little light-skinned black kid that was in that show, the football show? He killed himself, and fucking, that one girl turned out to be a whore. Nick Cannon grilled by Wendy Williams on Mariah relations. I don't like Wendy Williams. She's just some fat mouth cunt who can't shut the fuck up, who has to yap it up about people because, I don't know, Hollywood has accepted her. She's a cunt. Fuck her. Well, there's some bitter commentary. So anyways, after this, you're going to hear the classic prank call I talked about. And, of course, it's going to rain Saturday night, so there's no guarantee I should be able to get sober commentary with drunk people, but there's no guarantee and anything else that happens. So stick around, will ya? You jerks.
Yes, hi. Can I speak to Calvin?
Who's speaking?
This is John.
John.
Yeah, I live right next door to you, man. I live right next door to you, man. Right on 6911.
Oh, yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Hey, you got your TV on too loud over there.
Huh?
You got your TV on too loud, something over there, because it's making the vibration. I can't sleep over here, man.
What? What are you talking about?
Your TV or your radio.
Not in my house.
Yes, it is.
Radio in my house.
Well, something's on over there. It's really fucking loud.
No, there ain't nothing on in my house.
Well, it's loud over there. You got parties going on. What's going on over there?
Ain't nothing over here.
You got some parties going on over there, so.
Nothing over here.
Listen to me, you little fucker.
Huh?
I say, you listen to me here, you little fucker.
What are you talking about?
You little fucker. You better turn that shit down.
You better go fuck yourself. That's too bad, dude.
Shit, 12:30 at night. You better kiss my white ass. You understand me, boy?
You don't know who you're talking to.
I'm talking to Calvin, motherfucker. You understand? You got that shit on so fucking loud.
Ain't nothing on in my house.
Listen, I'm gonna call the cops and put a noise complaint. I'm gonna get you evicted.
Yeah, call the cops.
You motherfucker, you been selling hot dogs on 60th Street, bitch. You understand me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got your TV on too loud. This is what happened, man.
Well, there ain't nothing on in my house.
Listen, motherfucker.
Motherfucker, ain't nothing on in my house.
Listen. I live on 6931, right? I go over to 6929, right? I go, yo, turn down your motherfucking radio. They say they coming from my side. I listen to the wall, coming from right on your side, right on...
There ain't nothing on in my house.
Listen to me, speak English, bitch. I'm trying to tell you to turn your fucking TV down over there. You understand?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got your TV or your radio on. It's so...
Ain't nothing on in my house.
Yes, it is, motherfucker. Don't be playing hating, bitch. You understand what I'm saying? I'm about to show you my pimp hand is way strong.
What?
I'm about to show you that my pimp hand is way strong.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Listen, man, I'm gonna come over there with a shovel and home alone your ass.
Okay, Saturday night here, and yesterday afternoon, I was doing prank phone calls on Skype. I've been doing it for the last couple weeks. I got about 6 okay ones, but I've been trying to prank call people. Certain people don't want to pick up because my number is private. When you're on Skype and you make calls using Skype credit, your Skype caller ID is private, but I found out a way. I use Google Voice. I signed up for a Google Voice number. I used it on the Skype as my number, and yesterday I started calling prostitutes on Backpage, and most of them were hanging up really quickly, and then finally I got a good one. I called this chubby black hooker, and she freaked out because I said I had a butt plug in my ass. So that was pretty good. Also, I tried to prank call Jimmy Wei Yang for the WWE again, because once again, you can get his number on the Where Are They Now WWE video, but he did not pick up. Maybe he was busy. I was going to try. So I'll keep trying with Jimmy Wei Yang. Anyway, it is, last night I'm not going to talk about my night. I'll do that on sober commentary, because I realize there's no point. and I just woke up from a nap because I'm a lazy spick. And let's just jump right into the topical news. Of course, everyone's talking about the NBA, the NFL draft. Thursday night when I did go out, and yeah, it was crazy. It was I thought fucking Eagles jerseys all over the place. Everyone's clapping and stuff. I'm like, who gives a fuck? You know, seriously, football season's over, people. But a lot of people do give a fuck. Some black teacher, and I know as I do with her being black, that's the truth. She told one of her students, "Why don't you go home and kill yourself?" She said that to an 11-year-old, and I gotta tell you, that's an old school teacher right there. I used to have teachers like that as a kid. Teachers used to push me, grab my arm, grip me up. I mean, we had teachers like that. But new details in the Aaron Hernandez case. All right. Video shows Delta pilot smacking woman at the airport. So these people are getting really crazy on planes. I think people are just freaking out on purpose. Grandma looks just like Scarlett Johansson. Okay, so that means that she's fuckable and you want to eat her butt? Alright. Yeah, but people are freaking out on airplanes now. You know? I don't know if they're probably doing that to get discounts on their flights. I don't know, man. Yeah. It's not a great time to be flying out there, folks. Alright, once again, Saturday nights suck. I talked about this last Saturday. Whenever I try to do a topical news segment for Saturday night, there's never anything going on. You know, at least on the website I go to. Scary Wolf. Alright. Woman claims a modeling shoot ruined her life. See that? It's just stupid shit. Trump's tax plan. Kim Jong-un. Alright, so that was a waste of a segment. But anyways, tonight, once again, I'm going to... Well, we'll talk about it in the sober commentary. But, you know, I'm going to try to get some sober commentary. And then we're going to wrap this, if you want to call this bad boy, call it more like a bad podcast show. We're going to wrap this thing up with more topical and odd news. So if you made it this far, you might as well stick around, alright? Because you're obviously a great and special person. Alright, it is Saturday night. Sober commentary with drunk people. I'm across from the Lucha Cartel. And I want to talk about Friday night, which was last night, before I continue this. Last night I was in Olde City, and I went to the Cuba Libre, and it wasn't that bad, but it was dead. I got down here last night 10:30. I waited about an hour. I sat around outside for an hour, went to a couple bars, then I went to Cuba Libre, and there was girls there, but it sucked. It is officially outdoor season, which means at the Columbus Boulevard, that's where everybody's at. You know, Columbus Boulevard, all the people go down there, which is where I was tonight. So last night pretty much sucked. I ended up walking around back and forth. A weird thing happened last night. No, I didn't get laid. That would be weird. Last night, pretty much what happened was I went down to the train station early, like around 1:40, and I had last week's trains pass, so I missed my train. Now, I got the regular train, but I was trying to leave early. But anyways, that happened. So tonight, here's what happened. I got down here around 10:30. I got off at Spring Garden, and I had shots of Jägermeister I brought. I'm trying to drink every other week, you know, at least my concoction. Oh, they turned the music off. Oh, no. No more party. Now I can actually talk. So I had some shots of Jägermeister, about maybe 3-4 ounces worth, which is about 4 or 5 shots, maybe 6 little shots. And I got kind of drunk. I was going to go to Morgan's Pier, but I totally forgot. Morgan's Pier had a line around the fucking corner. I was going to go to the other place, Riverdeck, but Riverdeck also, well, Riverdeck wasn't as crowded. So there was these white bachelorette party girls, and this is why I don't approach girls anymore. I rarely make approaches. I was drunk, and I said, I'm going to approach these bachelorette party girls. So I walked over, and I said, hey, what are you guys celebrating? And they didn't want to give me a high five at all. And then this tall, ugly white girl, and I'm not even saying that because she was mean to me. She looks like a fucking donkey. She goes, just walk away. So I go, okay, bye, and I walk away. And the girl who was the bachelorette was nice. She stopped me and said, no.
And they were laughing at me, and she's like, no, it's okay, we're celebrating. You can talk to us, what's up, where are you from? And she was cool, but that's why I don't approach really girls anymore at night, because I put up with about 9 years of that shit, and I'm just sick of it. So, yeah, that's what happened tonight. It was I was at Columbus Boulevard. I'm walking back and forth. Finally, I try to walk back from Columbus Boulevard to up here, and they have the bridge they're rebuilding, right? But the bridge was like fucked up. It's still like in construction, so I didn't even know how to get up here. I had to do it the other way, and I had to walk fucking around or whatever. Anyways, I'm yapping right now. I am a little buzzed, I would say. The Jägermeister did his trick, and I did feel kind of bad tonight. I was in this one bar, National Mechanics, I go to, and it was pretty crowded. I gotta say, the volume tonight in Old City is pretty good tonight. It's 2 a.m. Happy New Year's. The volume, I'm going to get ready to move in a little bit. I just want to talk about my night first, because it's so hard to get a fucking word out with all these distractions. The volume in Old City was pretty crowded, and I think more people, the line at the place I was talking about, Morgan's Pier, it was crazy, so a lot of people probably came from up here. But I was at National Mechanics, and I was standing by myself, and there was these 3 or 4 black chicks who were with this black guy, and I kept trying to move away from them. Not because they're black or anything, just to get away, because I was bitter, what happened. And then they kept, moving, and then one of them kept whipping me with her hair, so I just fucking left, and I was sitting outside. And sitting outside was pretty entertaining. I saw this hipster guy. I want to talk about this. Not all hipsters are annoying, but this one hipster white guy, he was like really fucking bothering me. He didn't do anything, but there was this black chick who was with a black guy. I don't know if he was gay or not. And he came over and said, oh my God, I love your extensions. Your hair is awesome. Can you make my hair like that? Can you braid my hair? And she's like, okay, sure. So she braids his hair, and he comes back over to her 3 times and goes, everybody's giving me compliments. Everybody's giving me compliments. First of all, no one's giving you compliments. You're fucking white. You don't need your fucking hair braided. If you want to get your hair braided as a white person, you can, but you don't need your fucking hair braided, all right? And it was just really fucking gay and hipsterish, and he kept coming over to her over and over saying, hey, yeah, thank you. I'm going to give you a hug. And I was just like, ugh, you fucking hipster. He was drunk, and he was just having fun, but it just bothered me. I didn't say anything. I was just like, you fucking loser. Well, anyways, I'm going to walk over now to the action. And I did get the rest tonight. My feet. I didn't do a lot of walking. Which is not worth it. Tonight I only spent $2. Actually, $1.60 if you would take out the change. I bought a 24-ounce bottle of Deer Park, and it was delicious. And I'm glad that that's all I really spent tonight, because I was gonna pay a $5 cover, but I didn't, and it would have been a waste of money to either place. Because the problem is, the time you get into these places, the time you get into Morgan's Pier or River Deck, it's so crowded. And everyone's sweating, and it's fucking gross, and everyone's just bumping into you. I saw this guy I used to hang out with named Kyle tonight. He was in that group, that pickup group. Yeah, he didn't even stop to talk to me. He was talking to someone on the phone, and yeah. So I saw him, and I saw him tonight, and he was on his phone. He's kind of like a big shot. I was like, hey, what's up, man? And he's like, why are you walking this way? And I said, well, because the line at Morgan's Pier is all the way around the fucking corner. And, he was like, oh, okay. And I remember this guy used to be on my dick. I remember this guy used to text me all the time. And now that he has, by the way, I'm on South 2nd Street. I'm I'm not near the action yet. I'm going to walk up in a little bit. I'm just trying to yap. So anyways, I'm a little buzzed, like I said. So, yeah, he barely said hi to me. I don't blame him. We haven't hung out in probably a year. but he kind of like, blew it off. He didn't say hi or anything. He was just like, oh yeah, okay. And I was like, you fucking faggot. So I'm done with that guy. But anyways, I ended up getting down here, and tonight I just sat around. I sat around for about an hour and just watched. It's pretty good out here as far as a lot of street action. Street harassment is awesome tonight. Lots of girls down here, I will say that. I thought it was going to be dead down here just because it was crowded. People from fucking Jersey really piss me off. I want to talk about people from Jersey. Fuck you. And the reason why is because people from Jersey, I'm not saying they don't have a right to come over here, but people from Jersey, they fucking drive over the fucking bridge and they crowd up all the fucking bars, They crowd up. You want to go to Morgan's Pier, you can't go. This is a huge line. You got to get there early. You want to go to River Deck, they fucking come over the bridge because it fucking sucks in fucking Jersey. You got to go to New York or you got to go to Philly if you want to have fun or suck Jersey cock, okay? So fuck you, Jersey, all right? Fuck you. Fuck you and your fucking seaweed smelling fucking beach water and your fucking saltwater taffies and your ugly fucking tans, you fucking white people try to there's a group of Indian people having a drunk argument. Oh, okay. They're just having fun. Thank God the Old City police is right there. Remember, the Old City Patrol will take care of it. I saw, it's getting to the nice weather, so lots of girls tonight are wearing shorts. They're wearing, a fucking tank top, so letting the titties out and all that. It's wild. I'm still not doing the video version out here. I'm going to start probably soon, even though it's a lot more edited, because, when the nicer it gets, you got more crazy shit going on. You got more street harassment. You got more fucking shit going on. There's just more shit going on, so maybe I'll do that next week. It didn't rain tonight, which is great. It's 2:06 right now. It's officially the street harassment hour. I don't know what time. I usually go down to my train station. Let me walk up a little bit. I'm sitting in the middle of nowhere. I usually go down to my train station around 2:15 tonight. I'm probably going to go down 2:20 something, because now that it's it's summer out, there's no point. But it was cold out. It was different, When it was cold out, I used to, wait out more. Go down earlier. And as you can see here in the background, it is fucking raunchy, all right? I'm going to try to go to the Continental. I didn't do shit tonight. I want to make more of my, now I'm across from the Cuba Libre. I want to make more of my nights, but it's not easy, you know what I'm saying? You go out by yourself this many years, you become bitter. Like I said, those girls the white girl I said that looked like the donkey that I was making fun of, who was she was a huge cunt. She was obviously drunk. She had really skanky tattoos. She was tall, just pale. She wasn't hideous or anything, but, she didn't ruin my night or anything. I did feel a little bad about it, but I'm just proving my point. This is why I stopped approaching. You go out at night and you want to, even if, you're not going to get laid, but you at least want to have some fun, and you can't do it. You can't fucking do it. You try to say hi or something, and that's how they treat you. But imagine if it was the other way around. Imagine if she came over to me and said hi or something like that, or excuse me, I need to ask you something. And imagine if I was rude to her. I'm pretty sure if I did that, I would be a real scumbag once again. But when they do it, it's fun and just cute. So that's why I don't take their picture. When these hoes ask me for anything, they ask me for a piece of gum. They ask me for, a fucking picture. I don't do it. That's why I'm an asshole, because they just act like fucking scumbags out here. I understand you have a vagina. I understand it's funny to laugh at guys. Guys are going out here to get laid. It's funny. I understand it's fun to dress like a slut, wear shoes that hurt your feet, and fucking come out here and fucking hang out with fucking horny, be around a bunch of fucking horny guys, because you're a fucking loser with low self-esteem. You're mad because you're single. You know, you're fucking bitter because you haven't found a guy. So you have to fucking come out here and just act like a stupid cunt. I understand that, all right? But try to be a little nicer is what I'm saying, because you never fucking know. So, you know, it didn't ruin my night. It did bother me, but you know what? It's fine. You know, now you know why I don't fucking approach. All right, that's why. There's just no point. And I want to make the more of my nights, but whenever I do, it's just that's how it fucking goes. Just like when I used to go to Cuba Libre, I would say, okay, I'm gonna ask a few girls to dance. I'm tired of just standing around. I would do that, and then all of a sudden they would say no and everything. And some of these chicks are just lucky anybody even fucking approaches them. You know, they're not even like fucking attractive. A lot of people walking by now. Yeah, a lot of people would just walk by like it's anything. But yeah, fucking chubby girls who are lucky anybody approaches them. Once again, we told us before, chubby girls, big girls now think that they're models. Okay? They think that they're models. I blame black guys. Black guys have made them look, you know, feel too beautiful, and now these fat fucking bitches, you know. But anyways, I should have put shorts on tonight. I put on jeans tonight, and I am sweating. Not right now, but earlier was. I put my hand on my back. You know, you put your hand in your back. And, man, I had all this fucking sweat coming out of my back. But I'm still kind of laughing at that hipster guy. Because that hipster guy fucking was just being a fucking douchebag. That hipster guy was like, oh, put braids in my hair. Yeah, put braids in my hair. I was like, oh, shut up. Seriously. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm gonna put braids in my hair. You know, he kept coming over. Wow, this chick is chunky as hell. She must be a can of soup because someone nicknamed her Chunky. As you can tell, a little bit drunk. Once again, you know, being drunk is a weird mood for me. You hear all that fucking music. Lots of music out here. And I think the way... It's kind of funny. I think when girls put music on, it's different. They're actually having fun. And when guys put music on, they're doing it like they want the whole block to hear them. You know what I'm saying? And they almost think that, like, you know, like girls are just going to jump in their car. Like I just saw this black guy just now. He was in a nice convertible. Really nice car. And he's kind of saying hi to girls and stuff. He's like, hey, what's up? You know, he's like talking to them. And he just blasted his music really fucking loud. You know? And it's just, you know, he's obviously doing it because, you know, attention. But, you know, I don't know if a girl's going to actually jump in his car or not. Okay, so as far as the action goes, let me do some reports here. There's a homeless guy. He looks like Jesus from Walking Dead. Am I making fun of him? He's a weird guy. He kind of walks around and does poems. You know, he walks around and goes, oh, help me. I'm not making fun of... Okay, I can't talk. Lots of motorcycles, thrill seekers down here. But like I said, I'm across from the Cuba Libre. I used to go next to the Cuba Libre, but whenever I did, there's always some thirsty guys standing next to me. It's never girls. You know, girls would sit down to rest their feet, but it was never girls. It was always these thirsty guys. Oh yeah, by the way, I want to talk about this. Last night, I saw a girl get hit by a bike. She got out of a taxi cab. This is right outside Cuba Libre. I was going to go back in there again. She got outside the taxi cab, and as she got out, the taxi cab just, she got out the taxi cab. This guy riding his bike, she didn't see him. She didn't look. She hits the guy. And the guy, luckily, didn't get hurt, but she did. She fell right on her forehead. And the guy kept, like, putting his hand on his forehead, like, oh, my God, are you okay? Oh, my God, are you okay? But she's lucky because they both could have got really fucked up, you know, but they didn't, you know. So it's feeling really good out here. The wind is starting to blow, and I wish I was blowing. I was sitting outside this really nice garden outside Columbus Boulevard, and I was like, man, this is a good place to fuck, you know, especially the fact that it's like nice outside, you know. It's really nice. There's girls walking by like crazy. Most of them are in groups, I would say. but there are definitely some that are just two, or once in a while you see one walking by themselves, and I don't know what's gonna happen. One of the thirsty guys is walking up there. I hope he's not trying to, but the street harassment is on its way. I saw this one guy. He was walking with this hipster white girl last night. I call him Pimp Daddy, and he was walking around in circles back and forth last night. I'm not sure if he pulled her or not, but if he did, that's pretty good. She wasn't, anything special, but, I mean, to me. To him, she probably was. You hear all the music, all the people have the tunes out. Tonight is definitely a roll your windows down kind of night. I'm recording for 18 minutes. It's 2:15. I'm going to record for another 5 to 7 minutes, and I'm getting out of here. Make this show longer. I'm going to make this podcast longer than it should be. Yeah. I don't understand why the guys like me who do podcasts don't get laid more. But yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, it's officially outdoor weather season, and yeah, that's good and bad. It's good because it's nice to drink outside. It's nice to get out the hot bars. It's beautiful outside. We only get a few nice months a year in the East Coast here in Philadelphia, as you know. Uh-oh, must be a birthday. And problem is, there's lines. You got all these fucking Jersey cocksuckers. You got to get there fucking early. And then the problem is on Saturdays, the time 12 o'clock comes, you kind of want to fucking, leave. Because I would do that. On Saturdays, I would get to Morgan's Pier around... By the way, I'm trying to do coverage while I'm talking. Not much is going on. There's 2 black guys talking to 2 Spanish chicks. That's every night here at Cuba Libre. There's big groups of people just hanging out, having fun. There's cars parked. There's fucking a big group of people in the middle of the fucking sidewalk. There's lots of girls walking around, guys following these girls, lots of street harassment. I mean, what do you want me to say? I mean, that's pretty much what's going on. I will cover it and report on it, but that is pretty much what's going on. So anyways, problem is you get down here too early on a Saturday night, and on Morgan's Pier, let's say you get there at 9:30, there's no cover before 10, and then the fucking time you get in, you know what I'm saying? The time you fucking get in, by 12 o'clock, 12:15, right, you want to leave. Because all the douchebags get in, and now no matter where you stand, you got people on your ass, pushing you. Everybody pushes you, bumps into you, and no one says excuse me or anything. You know what I'm saying? So it just fucking sucks. So you got to deal with that, but you have to go there because in the summertime, maybe not tonight because the season hasn't ended yet, but eventually it all dies down here, and everyone's at Columbus Boulevard. So you gotta go down there. If not, you're gonna hang out up here, and you're lucky if anybody's even up here. What time is it? I don't want to lose track. All right, it's 2:18. I don't want to miss my train. It's always the opposite. When I decide to fucking go down at 2:15, I miss my train. I think this guy's asked this girl for her number. He's got a wingman, a black guy wearing cargo shorts and white man sandals. These 2 girls about to get hit by a car. Looks awesome. So yeah, I would hate to be an Uber driver on a night like this. I never drove Uber. I drove Uber from August to November, about 3-4 months. I would hate to fucking be an Uber driver on a night like this. You got so much fucking traffic and shit, and just douchebags and fucking... cops blocking roads and just fucking drunk people just running into your car on purpose. Hipster fucking bikes with fucking tattoos driving the street. It's cool, man. It's cool. I'm going to wrap this up right now. I can go on forever. It's almost 2:20. I might miss my train. JoshCast sober commentary with drunk people.
All right, let's wrap this episode up. I don't know if anybody listened to this entire thing. But once again, if you have, I thank you from the bottom of my rotten heart. You're a special person. New song, Twerk Til I. Classic prank call, turn your TV down. The cabaret coverage with Nick Doritos and Bill Miller. The sober commentary. All the topical news and everything. It's been a long episode, and it's amazing how I complain how when I don't have content, no one listens to my show, but then when I do got content, no one listens to my show. But anyways, let's get into... Oh, by the way, before I get to the topical and odd news, I just want to say that I just got a call today from a private number, and it left me a voicemail. It's something, look it up, it's called Mock Juror. It's something like you watch all these videos, and I don't know if it's a scam or not, it might be, but you go downtown in a hotel like Marriott, and they pay $150 to watch like 4 hours of videos, and I guess you give your opinion on them. They call it mock jury. It's called the jury research program. I don't know, but I signed up for it. I don't know, they called me. I don't hope it's not a scam, but I don't know. Anyways, we'll talk about that in the next episode, whatever happens. It's May 9th. Top story, I guess you can say. This is a sad story. No laughing matter here. Val Kilmer, he finally admits he has cancer. So I guess when they say finally, I guess he was in the closet about it. I guess everyone was like, hey, you have cancer. Kelly Ripa has a new co-host, and it's some other big black guy who can't read. Oh, there you go. Thomas overcomes adversity again as Celtics top their Wizards. So that's cool, I guess. If you're a Boston fan, I'm kind of following basketball. I go to this. A man who played Pokemon Go in church is now facing prison. You don't do that in the house of God, boy. That's illegal, right? We're going to do some topical news, and then we're going to wrap this up with odd news. This is America's favorite podcast, according to myself, and I can make up whatever I want. Deaths reported as multiple tornadoes lash Texas. So once again, as much as I complain about the weather here, at least we don't have those tornadoes and such. There's not a lot going on in the A-listers who turned down major movie roles from Disney. And I don't know why. Voiceover work sounds easy, doesn't it? Tiffany Trump, subject of joke at not WHCD. Trump hits on secret North Korea military action. Alright, everything's about Trump and Kim Jong-un. Man speaks out on disturbing moment at a Trump rally. Melania Trump in hot water over Instagram photo. Normal pain that hospitalized Julianne Hough was deadly disease. Alright, let's get to the weird news and odd news. No offense to what the story I just read. Some hot chick has a deadly disease. That's terrible, but everything's about Trump. Here's my favorite segment, folks. Let's wrap this thing up. There's something really fishy about this seafood-inspired beer. It's a lobster beer. I feel like they would serve something like that at Chick-fil-A, don't you? I mean, I'm sorry. Chicky and Pete's. I got the chick mixed up. Ultra chill Jimmy John's employee takes sweet time during armed robbery. I saw this on Facebook. I didn't watch the video, but this black guy is robbing this Jimmy John's employee, and he's just like, yeah, okay, bro. He's got his headphones on. He's like, you can tell he just doesn't give a fuck. It's a shitty job. And to be honest, I'll probably do the same thing too. I'm probably like, okay, dude, like, here's the money. Woman opens mailbox and it finds an adorable but heartwarming surprise. It's a hamster. One of those hamster-looking creatures. Beautiful bulldog contest crowds its glorious cute champion. It's a beautiful bulldog. Justin Trudeau wore a firefighter jacket. Twitter users now need hosing down. Oh, so he looks hunky in it. I'm gonna jerk off to that guy. Water skiers smacked in crotch by flying fish. That's terrible. Coke lawyer has disgusting explanation why mouse couldn't be in a soda can. Iconic Venice Beach freak show is closing its doors after 11 years. The freak show. Some female dragonflies fake death to avoid males. Even in the dragonfly species, men are considered pigs. That's awesome. Wouldn't that be funny if the guy still fuck it? The guy dragonfly still fuck the female? Like some sort of dragonfly necrophilia. Come on, folks. That's the title of the show. Dragonfly necrophilia. Competition gets heated as Chile North Pole Marathon. Sports fan video bombs live TV with delicious Dr. Evil impression. This guy puts his pinky like, oh. Dudes rock out to Rage Against the Machine on children's toys. A wild deer visits an 80-year-old woman twice a day for a snack. That's awesome. Comedians trick TV show to booking him as fitness experts get sued. I wish I could do that with the comedians at the cabaret, but they're lazy. They don't want to do anything. They're all potheads. There's nothing worse than being friends with pothead comedians. Because comedians are lazy in general, and potheads are lazy. The owners of Wisconsin TV station are suing 2 comedians who pranked the morning show news by pretending to be fitness experts. Back in November, Joe Pickett and Nick Pruer appeared as strongman duo Chop and Steal, and it shows them right now hitting each other. They're doing funny stuff, like wacky things. That's awesome. Why would they sue? Get a sense of humor. That's awesome. It took thieves 30 seconds to crash truck into store, grab guns, and leave. So they robbed the gun store. Donald Trump's criminal aliens hotline troll with reports of extraterrestrials. The apocalypse may be nigh, but zombies still have the date. Okay. Drunk man arrested for tackling a parking lot security robot. 9-foot-long gator plays Easter Bunny drop into a family's home. Astronaut demonstrates how he makes a PB&J sandwich in space. That's cool. Some of these I read last week. I'm trying to... 69 good morning tweets. Yeah, that's pretty fresh. Kenya's last northern white rhino joins Tinder. So someone put a picture of this guy on Tinder. Dog opens doors to escapes animal hospital like nobody's business. Woman uses boyfriend's balls as a beauty blender like it's meant to be. He was searching for intersexual pigs and ended up finding the world's rarest dog. Armed robbery stretches in Dunkin' Donuts parking lot before crime. And that's about it. So once again, thank you for listening. And I'll see you guys on the next one. It's, well, you gotta know.
You have just listened to the world's most awful podcast show, JoshCast.